How you doing, Carl?
Alright, what are you up to?
Not much. Looks like you're busy. Can I interrupt you for a moment?
Sure, man. I'm just putting a few power rods in this board.
Right on. Oh, beautiful board. Who's that made for?
This is Rush Randall's board. It's going over to Oahu for him. He's a heavy-footed guy, so we have to put a bunch of reinforcement in, keep him from crushing fin boxes and breaking the rails.
Wow. That's beautiful.
How is that with the light? Can you see okay? Did you ever notice how the shaping ring works when you got the top light and everything kind of disappears if you fill in everything, and then the side lights only lets you see the contour of the board.
That's incredible. I know you do a lot of surfboard shaping. What are the similarities of RC surfboard shaping versus real surfboard shaping?
Well, there's a lot of similarities. Probably the biggest difference is not having to put all that stuff inside of it. And it's a lot easier to make a regular surfboard than it is to build one with that hatch and compartment. So the regular surfboard's got a little bit more tail rocker. You can see our rocker against the stick here. Usually it's measured from the center of the board. Just balance the stick and you can see the tail rocker there. It's a couple inches worth in this size board.
Wow.
2.5 or more inches rocker. So when you got a regular surfboard has fixed fins on it, so you don't have any way to turn the board except for the curve of the bottom is a big part of it anyway. And on the RC surfer, we just use a rudder as the fin turns, so it's a rudder, so there's a lot less tail rocker needed. Plus, we want to plane around, and we don't have the ability to shift our weight, and so that makes a big difference as well.
That's all really good stuff. I'd love to check out some of your RC models you shaped.
Check Carl out here. He's using his 4th channel eject button, or the big wave bailout.
Want to see some real boards, huh? Not one of those regular surfboards. This is where the real action is.
I see you have a blank over in the corner here. Is this one of the blanks that you start with?
Yeah, this is how I start out, styrofoam boards. A little hot wired piece of styrofoam. It's a lot easier to get a nose rocker than you guys is starting having to do it with this regular surfboard blank. And then from there, this is an epoxy experimental board. It's all hot coated and rough sanded, ready for fins.
I noticed the hole in the back. What is that?
This is a jet, my man. So trying to do a jet board, a little safer with the prop enclosed. We'll see. I don't know. It's going to be fast or what. We'll find out. Then moving across, we got Old Faithful here. This board's been around, tried and true. It's the one that's been in all your videos. Kind of can't seem to improve on it. Here's another one that I tried to make, a prototype. Different bottom shape, elevator. Maybe a few more tweaks might be able to get it to work, but it's kind of taking a backstage right now. And then this one right here, this is a molded board, trying to get it put together. Could be a good board. It's just been a rough go trying to make foam filled and seams and everything else, hatch, everything. There's a lot of details to it. So, in the back here we got Big Bertha. This is actually this is a really old board. Back when I first met you, started working on it. Before I thought my little guy could handle any sizable waves. But so anyway, this is going to be maybe a real big wave board when we get this winter. I don't know. We'll see. So. Big red guy. This has a huge motor in it. This could be up to 6 cells. I don't know, you want to check out the guts on this baby.
Wow. This thing is running a 200 amp speed control and a 580 Leopard motor, the 1000 kV, and 2 3-cell 4500 nanos. Altogether, It's got to make a pretty impressive power plant. Why so much, Carl?
It's a big board, man. It's 40 inches, bro.
40-inch board. Biggest one I've ever heard of.
Well, you got something that big. Come on, man.
Not quite that big.
Well, we got to get this thing out in some big waves this winter.
Yeah. I'm really impressed with the
Put the
fin.
hatch on there.
I'm really impressed with the fin.
You like that?
What is that concept?
That's a little elevator trim tab thing there.
Show me how that works.
You know, you got a little servo that runs this back and forth and it makes some attitude on the little hydroplane down there. But it really didn't do very much. I need to make a bigger one with more movement, see what happens.
Wow.
The planing area of the board is really strong, and so it's hard to make it really do much of a wheelie with that.
Well, you can see the difference in size. There's a normal sized board versus
Yeah,
Big Red.
Something like all of John's boards are right in between there somewhere.
Definitely. Carl, you've been working on this new design of radio. Tell us what you got here.
This is your surface-to-air missile control system. Covers both the bases. You got your surface and you got your air. So anyway, what it is, it's a trigger here, and I've got the guy here and the rudder like that. So it's a combination of something that you can use, John. It's not an airplane radio, and allows me to control the guy and an elevator eventually, and the rudder all in one. So it's a lot more intuitive than trying to do with the airplane radio, which was really difficult.
That's some cutting edge stuff. I can't wait till you get that going.
Carl couldn't take, even though the waves are only